All right, Itagüí, like you guys saw, not much to do, so I came back home, and my friend Amit, he wants to go have coffee. He's gonna show me his favorite cafe in Sabaneta, so let's go check that out. Oh my god, Amit has a pit bull. It's a pit bull. Oh my god, look at that. It's my favorite dog. Oh my god.
Say hi.
How are you? Oh my god, look at this beautiful dog.
You get a vlog or something?
Yeah. It's okay? Sure. Oh my god, girl or boy? Good boy. Hey, good boy. Good boy, you're beautiful. Oh my god, I love pit bulls.
And now we have a team.
So Amit, where are you taking me?
We're gonna go get some coffee. You know, it's a nice...
You said it's your favorite coffee or cafe, right?
Yeah, it's nothing special, but the people there are nice and there's good views from there.
Oh,
and yeah, you can sit down and it's close by.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful day to be walking outside. Like the whole week I was here, it's been raining, but today is like nice and sunny. So, what's his name?
His name is Pepe.
Pepe. Oh my God, you are so beautiful. You're so beautiful. So beautiful. Yeah, I know. I'm your friend now. Don't worry. I'm your friend. I'm your friend. Let's go.
Sí, quiero carne un kilo.
No, por aquel lado.
Sin molido.
It's para the dog. Pepe. Nice. See, you have a good dad. Buys you the best meat. Wow, lucky you. You don't feed him like the processed food and stuff.
No, I'm trying. Well, I do, but I'm trying to get away from it.
Yeah,
One meal is meat, but I'm trying to cut the processed food.
No, trust me, it's not healthy. That's why all the dogs, they have allergies and they get sick. It's because they're just eating the processed food. They need to be eating like the real meat.
I mean, I don't eat processed food myself at all.
Yeah, exactly. So why would you give it to your kids, you know?
Yeah.
You like arepa? You eat arepa?
I actually don't.
No?
They never grew on me.
Really?
Yeah.
You gotta get the corn, the real 100% corn. That one is good.
Amigo, no quiero molido. No quiero molida.
No, así picadita.
Sí, este es bueno para mí.
Listo.
You eat meat? You eat
Yeah. I eat everything. I just had a
Oh yeah, you showed me a picture yesterday of your lunch. Yeah, it was steak.
yeah, a lot of. This guy helped me finish it. It was too much.
Where was that?
Make it right and make it left. Right after Formas Scoto.
Oh, okay.
The first restaurant, Punta Anca, and their patacones are fucking.
Patacone?
Yeah. Honestly, I like patacones even better.
Yeah, patacones. Can't go wrong with patacones.
Well, different people have different level of mastery.
Yeah, I know. You ever been to Japan? The food there is unbelievable.
Bro, I want to like, I don't want to have like $1 billion, but I want to have like X million dollars where I can spend a month in Japan.
Yeah. It's totally worth it. There's so many Indian people in Japan and Indian restaurants. There's some of the best Indian food ever you find in Japan.
Really?
Yeah, like some of the best. I grew up eating Indian food in Japan. So good. So Amit is from, you said New Delhi, right?
Yeah, I was born there. Gracias.
Amit's from New Delhi and he's living in Medellin right now. Gracias. And how much was it for that meat?
Like $6.
26,000. Yeah.
Que le vaya bien.
And how long does that last your dog? Like a few days? These $6 for a few days of dog food.
I mean, there's certain commodities that are going to be the same price no matter where you go.
Yeah.
Like oil, meat. But what I like is like you buy meat here, you're just buying meat. You know?
Yeah, exactly. I know. It's so different. You ever buy like the chicken feet for him?
Dried ones, but not like from the butcher.
Oh yeah, my pit bull, or I used to have a pit bull, and I used to give her the chicken. She loved the chicken feet.
Yeah,
That was like her favorite thing. And the heart, the chicken heart. The dogs love the chicken heart.
yeah. The heart and the liver are supposedly the most.
Yeah, the liver too.
the most nutrient dense food. So when a pack of wolves get their kill,
Yeah, the alpha male eats the liver first. Yeah, yeah. In Japan, I always eat the liver. Oh my god, they have like so good quality liver in Japan.
get up here.
So this is a municipal in Medellin called Sabaneta. It's one of the better places to live. Not so much tourist, more Colombian, and beautiful nature. You ever ride the buses here?
Not too much, but the metro, yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the metro seems good.
Like here, the buses are not part of like Google Maps. Like, so you don't know when they're coming and going.
Ah, okay.
The only thing I don't like about Medellin is like the old diesel-powered buses that spew off black smoke.
Ah, okay. Because a lot of trucks, they use the diesel. It's a diesel truck.
And it's old. But so much construction going on.
Yeah, they're building new buildings. Oh, this looks like a nice little cafe. So when you say you work 9 to 5, like you're working in your apartment? You have like a remote job?
Remote job.
What do you, just on the computer?
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Digital nomad.
Yep.
All right, Amit is a real digital nomad, living the dream in Medellin right now.
Yeah.
With a beautiful pit bull. See, that's how I would do it. I would get, if I was living here full time, oh my god, I would get me a pit bull too.
Yeah, I brought him from Miami.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he's my family.
How old?
4 years.
Oh, look at this. Pet shop. Hola.
So when I leave, these guys take care of.
Oh yeah? That's awesome. Oh, so it's like a hotel here.
No, they have a big place up in the mountains.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And how much do they charge a day to babysit?
$15 a day.
So 15 bucks a day if you want to get a babysitter or a dog hotel. That's pretty good. That's worth it. Yeah, Sabaneta. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Yeah, I was in Itagüí this morning just checking it out, but it's kind of boring. I prefer the real center of Medellin. It was more alive.
Yeah, so have you been to the Smart Fit in Itagüí?
No, I haven't.
Smart Fits have the best views of the gym.
Oh yeah?
The gyms are mediocre, but the views are like $1 million views. They have like 3 floors, and from the top floor, they have like a panoramic view of the mountain.
No way.
Yeah.
Itagüí Smart Fit.
Yep.
Maybe I should go tomorrow, my last day, just to check it out.
Yep.
Oh, I don't want to leave. this is the exit toll. Okay.
And if you want, like, this place is magical. Like, there's not that many cities in the world where there's like tributaries just flowing through the river.
Yeah.
City. Now, do they take the best care of it? And is it in the best shape?
No.
Probably not. But the city is like so good shape.
Yeah, I know. It's like one of the most beautiful cities I've visited in my life.
Yeah.
Because it's in the mountains. You know, Tokyo is an amazing city, but it's like there's no nature. I mean, you can find parts, but it's nothing like this.
I'm sure you have lived in a lot of different cities.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I've lived in like 10 different cities myself.
And New Delhi is huge, right?
Yeah, yeah. I've lived in, so that's the mall we're going to. I think we'll just do a loop.
Okay.
If we can. But I've lived in New Delhi. I've lived in San Francisco, Boston, Miami, Vancouver, Edmonton.
Wow.
Yeah. And Medellin now.
Yeah. Medellin's probably the best you visited or lived in.
There's special things about everything.
Yeah,
but
right.
I think this city is definitely in some ways very unique and very special.
Or comforting, I would guess, right?
Yeah.
It's comforting because of the nature, the people, the energy, the culture,
Yeah.
and the food.
Yeah, right now we came to the city at a good time, right? Like 15, 20 years ago, like maybe 20, 25 years ago was like the murder capital of the area,
Right.
But now,
Tranquilo.
Yeah.
Más tranquilo. So tranquilo means like more cool or chill, calm. Wow, look at that view. Beautiful. So walking through the jungle. Yeah, and this is one of the best cities to have a pit bull or a dog. So many beautiful places to walk.
and that's another thing I love about the city. Their culture for animals and especially dogs is
Yeah,
so
they love dogs.
Yeah, you can take a dog to any mall, most restaurants.
Yeah, they're open to it. Where are you going?
Yes, this is mine now. I think
Mark your
I
spot.
think we can do a loop, but if not, then we come
Yeah,
back.
that's all right. It's a nice day to just walk around.
Yeah. So how long have you lived here in Medellin?
No, not in Medellin. I've been living in Cali the last 3 years, but just
Okay.
6 months, and then I go back to Las Vegas and work for 6 months,
Okay.
and then I've just been doing it like that for the last 3 years.
Very nice. And what do you do in Vegas?
Right now I'm personal training. I'm a personal trainer, but I
Okay.
used to fight professionally.
Okay.
Been retired for like 10 years from fight competition. So now I just teach.
Very nice.
I thought I was gonna have sufficient amount of online clients where I could just live here, but man, when I came this trip, I got nobody. But when I'm in Vegas, they train with me online, and then when I come here, nobody.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh fuck.
I'm sure training is one of those things. If you're not in physical contact with your clients, it's like a different thing. It's
Yeah,
just theoretical.
yeah. The fitness industry it's tough because it's like it's up to them.
Yeah.
It's not up to you. It's up to them if they're feeling right to train or if they
Right.
want to get. So it's like, oh,
Yeah.
it's a tough business,
Yeah.
but it has its rewards.
Yep. That's the super special thing about US is that US aggregates all the elites in one place.
Right.
Right. So when you are there, you have access to the best of the best, and there's a lot of interesting businesses and things you can do with them.
Yeah, just everything, all of the culture, the people, it's changing so much in the States.
Yeah.
Just ever since the pandemic, you can notice like a big shift.
Yeah. right here too.
Oh, nice. Just a fitness gym or martial art?
I don't know.
Oh, it looks like a fitness gym.
Yeah.
All right. So this is Amit's favorite cafe in Sabaneta.
Come on, we can sit over there.
Wherever you want, man.
Yeah.
Wherever is cool. Get some sun. Oh, this is a cool cafe. The little library. I like the vibes.
He likes all the people here, so like half of it is his decision.
Ah,
Which one
okay.
is our favorite cat?
He knows what's up.
Yep.
Dogs read energy so good, better than human.
Yeah. So
Alright, Pepe's getting his fix. Thirsty?
I think he needs probably more. Come on, buddy. Right now I'm a little shy because my Spanish is like a little basic. But as I learn more and more, you know, I feel like I'm gonna meet lots more friends here with Pepe's help.
Yeah. Takes time and practice.
Yeah.
Muchas gracias. Alright, what do you think about investment?
Yeah, so we're talking like how to judge whether what's the right time to buy and if not. So the way I think about it is the market is always giving you a certain amount of information, and based on that information you're taking a risk versus reward ratio of like, so as something becomes more and more obvious, right, the reward goes down, and when something becomes too obvious that, you know, even when you get to a point where like, you know, tuk-tuk drivers are trading crypto, that's when you know like this information has gotten way out of hand and it's time to get out. Because when something becomes too popular, unless it's going to be the next big thing for everybody, the risk starts climbing up because the new people are crowding out the investors.
Okay.
So unless you got in way early, you know, that's how I think about it. And I feel like Sabaneta is already kind of obvious that, you know, yeah, so
It's too late.
yeah. Well, I mean, you can buy it. You'll still see the gradual real estate gains. Real estate gains are like 5-6% a year, traditionally, across the globe. You'll easily see that, if not more. But
That's
you,
about like what the S&P 500 is.
no,
No?
it does 10% a year.
The S&P 500?
Yeah, on average.
I thought after the pandemic it was like way less. But
No, you just Google the S&P 500 average for the past 10, 15 years has been like 15%.
15%?
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
yeah. I mean, that's why our culture is degrading, because we're basically turning all our... What is money? Money is captured potential energy of the humans. Like we work, we spend the money we work get, and what we save is our captured potential energy, our captured energy that we exerted. And when you put all that in the hands of few, that's what our society is struggling with. Like all power, political power, or capitalistic power is being consolidated in the hands of few. When you do that, it turns out it's good for stock returns in the short to medium term, at least. No one in America thinks long term, so
Me. I always think long term.
yeah.
So even like you said, it's kind of late to buy here, but if you didn't, you're just gonna hold it for like 10, 20 years.
I mean, if you're thinking 10, 20 years, then you can buy just about anywhere,
Anywhere, right?
right? Like that's...
Most
but-
people are, like you said, it's looking for short term.
Yeah, I mean, in America, medium term is like 3 years. Long term is like 5-6 years.
Yeah.
No one thinks 10, 20 years.
I mean, from all the books I've read, like I've learned like it's better just to hold, you know.
Yeah.
Don't try to trade. Don't try to be like, it's more sexy to trade and like do things short term, but to be safe.
It's not sexy. It scratches the itch of the reptilian mind.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
It's
that's
the
another
gambler
way to put
mindset.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. I think the best investment has been and always will be when you buy land and you have a plan to turn that land into a productive asset.
So turn it into a productive asset. Like, give me an example.
You build a fantastic Airbnb on it, which you put on rent for at least $100 a night.
Okay.
Something that's unique, that's, anyone can put a apartment on Airbnb, but if you have 1-2 feature in your house that you build, that's unique, that sets you apart.
So that is a matcha with fruits inside?
Yeah, matcha latte.
Wow, that looks cool. Big. So in India, family culture is very big, just like here in Colombia.
Yeah.
Do you think it's more similar in India and Colombia than it is in Estados Unidos or United States?
When I came to, so I've lived in, Canada for 4 or 5 years, America for 10, 15 years. When I came to Colombia, in some way, especially Medellin, I was reminded of India and saw a lot of culture. Yeah, the culture, a lot of motorcycles, Indian motorcycles, and the small streets, and it's cute. It's not like a national highway of 10 lanes cutting through your city, right? It's like it just has its own feel, and it's kind of chaotic, but not as chaotic as India. India is like bonkers.
I can imagine. It's like Thailand. I lived in Thailand for a few years, so it's probably a little similar.
Dial it up another level.
Yeah, from Bangkok. Like,
yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I like Colombian culture. I think Colombia is one of those places where I think when it comes to lifestyle, they punch above their weight. Yeah. No one is here trying to be the best of anything, though. So if that's the special thing about American culture.
They're trying to.
Everyone's trying to be
the next superstar, or
everybody's hustling in some ways.
Yeah, I guess now everyone's hustling just to eat, though, right?
Yeah, that's not good.
That was like the American dream. That's why back in the day it was like, oh, you can make it in America. If you work hard, you can make it. But now it's like, oh, you have to do that just to pay the bills. And I guess that's what changed, right?
It stops being fun. Yeah. Yeah, I think in America you need family more than ever. If you are just an individual trying to thrive by yourself, you are like a small twig caught in a storm.
That's why I feel so lucky, because I come from a good family. They support a lot, especially after my divorce. Like, they helped me a lot.
That's good. It's necessary.
Yeah, thank God for them.
Yep. Yeah, I'm also glad. My family is good people. Like, not the best in anything, but good people, and it's good. It's too hard trying to do everything on your own.
Yeah, it's gonna get harder too, right? Or it is getting harder.
Yeah,
that's how I feel it anyway.
But I feel like in some ways we're making it hard for ourselves. Because I feel like life is not that complicated and life is not that hard.
We make it complicated. So like, what is sufficient for your lifestyle? Like, most people expect too much. And living in the matrix, living in America, like social media, it kind of like teaches you like you need all of these things, but in the end, like, you don't.
Yep. Gracias.
Alright, what is that?
It's a Carmelo ice latte. Cheers.
Yes. Cheers, brother. Thank you. Appreciate it. try
There's
this
a
out.
Japanese thing that I really love. A man only needs three things: something to love, something to do, and a future to look forward to.
Yeah, it's nice. I was just thinking that yesterday. I was like, one of the secrets of life is always having something to look forward to. You know, you wake up every day and have something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Once that's gone, once you don't have anything to look forward to, then it's just like your body's dying. You know, but if you always have something to look forward to, it keeps you alive. So it's
Yeah, and I think that's why people have kids, like out of selfish reasons, legacy, and I definitely think the purpose is so important. That's why I'm saying money's not important. You know, like if you do a business, you make $100,000 helping people.
it's
Versus,
fulfilling.
you know, $100,000 like fucking cutting fish. I think your life will be profoundly different.
Oh my god, this is so good.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wow.
I feel jealous now.
You want to try?
Oh, sure.
Wow, that is a good matcha.
Oh shit.
That's
yeah.
good, huh?
That's really good.
That's good.
I want that next time.
Oh yeah.
So is he red nose or blue nose?
Mine?
He,
Pepe. Blue. Or it could be a hybrid.
he's mostly a hybrid.
Yeah, he has like red nose vibes and blue nose vibes. His face, more square face. Red nose is kind of more narrow.
Okay.
So how much did you pay for him?
$1,000.
1,000?
Yeah, I got him and his sister
Where's the sister?
in Miami. I had to give them away. Together they're gangsters.
Ah, I see. They didn't get along?
No, they get along really
Oh,
well.
with other dogs.
Yeah,
Ah.
they ganged up on other dogs.
Oh my god.
They were gangsters. Imagine a pack of them. Holy shit. If you see a pack of pit bulls running towards you, for a second, you know.
I got surrounded once in Thailand by like 5 dogs.
Oh shit, street dogs.
They surrounded me, and I was just. My cousin, he was there. He was just watching. I wish he had a camera and filming, but he was just watching, and they were trying to attack me, and I was using my legs, and I was just kicking them away.
Yeah.
But I got away just by using my legs.
Okay.
But yeah, I remember that was pretty scary.
Yeah, street dogs can be scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Istanbul they were talking about putting down these street dogs and stuff like that because they have a big culture of just letting animals go wherever. Like dogs go into the metro and they take a station and then go another one. Yeah. Some cultures around the world have had like, you know, cohabitation with animals. India's like that. Like cows could be just walking everywhere.
But in India, cows are sacred, right? They're like a
In
sacred-
India, everything is sacred. Like mouse are sacred. Like there's a god after mouse. You know, they see God in everything. That's their idea.
That's why it's that's an interesting culture to visit India.
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of these ancient cultures have been genocide. Like Chinese culture, Indian culture. The modern day Indian culture is not. It's so far away from like the romance of like, you know, yoga and meditation and seeing God and everything.
Do you practice yoga?
Yeah, I do.
Meditation?
Yeah, I do.
How do you meditate?
I actually get lifted, aka take edibles, and do breathing exercises, which just takes me to another level. And
How many breaths do you take?
I have it down intuitively. I've did yoga since I was like a kid, meditation till kid. I feel like I'm discovering something new, and I'm at that stage where I don't want to talk about it because I'm just like finding out stage. but one day maybe I'll put it down on a piece of paper. But basically, with even very little, once you neuroplasticity, once you build it up, right? Like if you have certain emotions at a certain time, visiting them again, it becomes so much easier, right? Like if you work out at the same time, your body just knows. Like if you,
It adapts.
yeah. So I can take this much amount of edible and just basically
Going through that
yeah
meditative
yeah,
state.
yeah. And that's when I like really, yoga is like actually the meaning of yoga is the union between body and mind, and really that's where I hit it, where you're doing meditation through your body.
Yeah. Usually, for me, the edibles do take you to a different level. Also the breath work. Sometimes I do like 300, minimum like 300 big breaths.
Oh wow. Yeah. That's almost by itself is going to.
Yeah, sometimes I do like 1,000, 50, like the most I ever did was like 1,500 in less than like 20 minutes. And then you can keep holding your breath. I did 4 minutes one time after I did
Wow.
1,500 breaths, and then I held my breath for 4 minutes, or more than 4 minutes.
Wow.
And then that, to me, takes you to like that higher state.
Yeah. Breathing is so fantastic.
For the respiratory system, like the average person takes like half a second breath. They're just taking small. They're like they're just inflating because their lungs go down to here. They're just inflating a small portion. It's like blowing into a balloon softly. Just like, but if you blow and it
The
expands,
diaphragmatic breathing.
yeah,
they're not
so like you have to
allowed
expand the bottom part of the lung too, but nobody, 99% of the population ain't doing that.
Yeah.
So I think that's what I try to teach my students too. It's like breathe, wake up in the morning, take like 10 big breaths,
Yeah, it will shape the way. It's like a, like everybody has a different fingerprint. Well, the way everybody walks is slightly different too, and it'll impact like genetic level. And I think, but a lot of it is like a factor of like what we're doing. We're always like fight or flight state a lot of times, and because of that we resort to different breathing patterns. We're not like, oh, I did my farming in the morning, now I'm back home, I'm gonna have a big lunch and I'm just gonna sleep a little bit. Once you live that kind of lifestyle, a different kind of breathing pattern just naturally emerges, which is more beneficial or repairs and heals us better.
Well, that's why people, they feel a lot better when they go for a run, like a 20-minute run, because they're breathing deeper.
Yeah, this guy, what he wants to do for fun is just run.
Yeah, dogs, they need to run.
And I recognize like, oh shit, just running, like sprinting is a great technique to just change your
Energy, your vibe.
Yep.
But nobody does it anymore.
We're losing connections with these simple things.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So you practice yoga like every day?
Yeah.
Me too.
Sometimes body can't handle it, like because like I'm always pushing in my workouts, like in my own unique ways, and sometimes your body just needs to repair and rest.
Relax.
Yeah.
What about, you ever try martial arts?
See, my time is limited, energy is limited. I know I would enjoy it, but
You gotta conserve. You use your energy wisely.
yeah.
See, that's where I'm in that stage where I'm learning now. Because before I was a professional fighter, I would use all my energy, everything just for that. But now I have to work, teach students, edit video. Like, so I'm like, oh my god,
Yep.
I cannot just put all my energy into
Yes.
that. Like, I have to space it out. So
Yes.
like for me now, it's like I'm in that learning
Yes.
stage of how to balance the energy out.
Yeah.
Yeah, or I
And
burn
I
out.
soon will have a girlfriend, and like, so it's the
Oh,
balance.
that too,
yeah.
having a girlfriend, or being in a relationship, that takes like most of your energy.
Right.
So it's like, oh, I know. That's why like I'm scared now. Like when I meet someone, I'm like, oh, I don't know. Like, is it worth? Like, oh, it's tough. It's tough.
Well, that also will help you guide towards the right kind of girl, right?
Exactly. You cannot be like that. I've dated so many girls where it's just like, I know after the first date, I'm like, this girl is gonna fucking drain me, and I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it. No, I mean, at least I'm smart enough to know that. No, it's
Yeah.
like, oh, even like, I'm just like, yeah, it's not worth it. I
You know, like I also think women are a drug for a man, and
hell yeah.
yeah.
Oh
so
my god. For
you
me,
gotta pick a drug that heals you, but also
yeah, it's kind of hard to find though sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Oh, but
Yeah.
you're right. You gotta find the right one. You
Yeah.
gotta find the right one, not the wrong one. The wrong one can send you to your deathbed early, or
Yes.
stress you out every day. And what is
Yes.
stress? Stress is like death. Stress will lead to death.
yeah.
You gotta be
Yeah.
careful. Why, have you met any nice paisas over here?
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I think it does take a lot to like get in a relationship. You have to be at the right time. She has to be there.
Mr. Popular.
Yeah.
He's probably like the chick magnet here.
Oh, yeah, he is.
My God.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Once my Spanish goes good.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be your biggest
Yep.
help.
Yep.
Oh my god, that's the magnet right there. Yeah, so guys, if you need help meeting girls, get yourself a beautiful pit bull like Pepe. He's gonna help.
My perfect day would be waking up, doing a little bit edibles, then going to the gym for 2 hours, and getting a nice breakfast. So this is my breakfast today. The cleaning lady, the cooking lady came and she made me this. Pumpkin soup, omelet, and some fruits.
Nice. So how much do you pay her
80,000.
a day?
Yeah. She does it usually half a day. Half a day.
Oh, she
Yeah.
cooks, cleans, does
Yeah.
your laundry, all everything.
Yeah, that's the kind of luxury you can get here, which make your life really
Lot easier.
Yeah.
And how she comes like what, once a week?
Twice a week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Because the food she cooks is like only goes for 2 days or so. I don't eat too much. Like I'm not gonna like meal prep and all that stuff. I think food should be eaten
Fresh.
relatively fresh.
Yeah. That's someone in the sauna was just telling me that like you gotta. He was like 80 something years old, and he was like, that's the secret. It's like you cannot like store food. You should be going to the market every day for your food and getting it fresh.
Yeah.
Maybe that's one of the secrets to living a long, healthy life.
Yeah, I don't go too that far, but I think cooking food, like food is alive, and
Yeah.
if your food is staying on the shelf, that's not food.
It's not food.
So
It's processed.
yeah, and when you heat it up, you put spices in it, right? Like the whole process of eating it is so it's in a edible state, so your body can digest it quickly. So it is slowly deteriorating in some ways, right? And so if you cook your food and just store it for 7 days, I don't think that's good.
No, it's not good.
Yeah.
It's not good. Yeah. That's why I prefer to live here, because you can go to like Mayorista markets like that in Cali. There's Alameda. You just get everything fresh coconut water, fresh coconut milk, and
Yeah.
that's the way. And it's impossible to do that in Las Vegas or the States. So that's why I feel so much better and more healthier when I'm here.
Yeah.
When I'm in the States, I just buy frozen fruit, and that's all I eat pretty much. Just like lentils.
Yeah.
just to get the nutrients.
Yeah. Yeah, like this is what I'm saying. When everybody in a society is just chasing more and more money, it doesn't lead to enrichment, right? Like, you know, there needs to be someone like before there was like a grandma or your mother who would cook for the whole family, you know, and she wouldn't make a more fancy meal, but it was fresh, healthy meal and stuff like that, right? Like, I think that could be a business opportunity where a local person, just for the 15, 20 homes around them, just cooks a big batch and like $5 a pop for a meal, right? Like, and
you're serving. It's like a job that you're serving the
for the
people.
community,
Yeah, exactly.
right? So it's a community bonding thing,
fulfilling
right?
job too.
And you're not gonna make it enough that it will turn into a legitimate business, but you'll easily pay for your meals easily.
And you're doing something good for the community.
Yeah. You can easily make some money on that. It's not gonna be like a restaurant. Restaurant's business model is not gonna align with that, but you can easily pay for your meals, your family's meal. Maybe you can have your own garden and just factor all those things. Yeah.
So you're doing that like someplace like here, it's worth it, where it's easier.
Yeah.
The soil here is so rich.
Right. See, that's a thing that actually, you know, we are in a crisis when it comes to soil.
Yeah.
People don't recognize that.
Yeah. Trust me, because I grew up in Hawaii. So Hawaii is like this, like green, rich soil. You grow up papaya, like the papayas are huge, you know. So it's like, I get it. And when you're in the States, you eat the fruit there. It's like, this is like a fake. It doesn't even seem real.
Right.
I feel
It's a
bad
factory
eating.
product.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a factory. Everything has been commoditized.
So no nutrients. So I guess they used up all the topsoil because of factory farming.
Right.
And they just destroyed the soil with all the chemicals, the glyphosate, and all of
Right.
that. So yeah, that's why I just I want to get out of the States so bad.
Yeah. But there's huge opportunity, I think, now. You know, I don't know why European companies have not just completely taken over American food system. Like, they have excellent brand. Americans rave about.
Yeah, when they go to Italy, they don't feel bad.
Why haven't those companies be like, you know what? Let's raise $1 billion. We're gonna go buy out these shops. We're gonna bring everything, all the ingredients from Italy, and we're gonna do it our way. And the title, the brand will be like everything important from Italy, and Italian bread, this and that, prepared the Italian way. You know, I think that's a massive, like, that's what Whole Foods was supposed to be before it was Americanized.
Oh, now Whole Foods, like, I don't know if you saw a video, but like there's signs in the supermarket and say like, oh, this product is covered with this wax. Like apples are covered, like, oh my god. So I don't know, like, I don't know what more to do. All I can do is just when I'm there is try my best to eat as healthy as possible.
So your whole life is about healthy lifestyle, helping people get to their fitness levels, right?
Or just getting them in the best shape of their life and the healthiest they've ever been. I'll show you, like, one of my students. I was working with her. She lost, working with me 4 months, changing her diet and everything. She lost 40 pounds,
Wow.
and I reversed her biological age by I think 4 or 5 years. Look, this was her when I first met her.
Oh my god.
Yeah, look at her now. 4 months later.
Wow, that's 4 months?
4 months working with me. 4 times a week. 3 to 4 times a week. So yeah.
Sit down. Sit down.
There's that one quote. Right there. Man sacrifices his health. I should read this. Man sacrifices his health in order to make money. Then he sacrifices money to recuperate his health. And then he is so anxious about the future that he does not enjoy the present. The result being that he does not live in the present or the future. He lives as if he is never going to die, and then dies having never really lived. Dalai Lama.
This is what we were talking about. We complicate life too much. Life is not that complicated. In fact, we're living in the richest time ever. We're so gifted.
Yeah, I know. That's why I try to enjoy as much as possible.
Yeah.
And explore as much as possible. Try to get out of the matrix, not get caught up in that. Because I see all my friends like in the States, their mentality, they're on social media all day. And I see what it's doing to them. It's not the same people I knew back when I was younger. I see how it kind of like changed them. You know, they grew up in America, I grew up in Japan and different parts of the world, so I kind of see it from an outside view, not as a gringo or an American, you know. So I kind of see like what that country, what that culture did to them.
Yeah, man, like there's so many great things about America too, but I just feel like it needs people like you who are, you know, you're not just selling like workouts, because that you can get anywhere. You're like inspiring people to do more than what is needed, right? And I think your lifestyle of like living sometimes in Colombia, sometimes Hawaii, sometimes in America, I think that will add to that profile, right? Because people are buying inspiration. That's why the online only thing doesn't work, because they can't feel inspired by you when they don't around you.
I get that, especially because I'm a different type of trainer too, because I'm a martial arts trainer. So like my students prefer to work with me one-on-one, because martial arts is a little different than just the regular fitness. So I kind of get it. So that's why like I feel like, okay, I gotta go down. I gotta go back and teach them. But,
So I have a idea for business. I think it'll be interesting for me to pitch this to you. So, you know, I have a 9 to 5, but I want to think beyond it. And when I went to India, dude, one of the things that just blew my mind is, you know, I'm very honest and straightforward, and I wouldn't want to live in India because the quality of lifestyle there sucks dick. Like seriously, like the Brits fuck those people up, like psychologically fuck them up, where they're not all there, but in some places they're exceptional, and one of those is healthcare. The quality of healthcare
in India
is so cheap and so good for its quality. You know the 80-20 rule, that you can capture 80% of the value by like 20% of the effort or 20% of the price. That's what China does. It's like, we'll make whatever good, and yeah, it's not going to be as good as area, but it'll be 80% as good for 20% of the price. They're doing that with their healthcare. I'll show you a picture. I went to a hospital and got like so much blood tests.
But what do you think about the healthcare system here compared to like United States?
Colombia?
Yeah.
Look, this was my blood test.
Oh my god. Alright, my GoPro battery died, so I'm using my iPhone now. So we're just gonna check out this Argentinian restaurant. So no, they didn't have food over here? No.
Hey Patrick, come on. Come on, buddy.
Alright, let's go check out another place. Antonella's. Oh, this looks good. I actually wanted to eat a pizza, so this might be perfect. Oh yeah, I wanted to eat a pizza all week. So yeah, this looks good.
This place has won multiple.
Oh, look at that! Look at that! Oh my god! So definitely worth coming here if you want to eat pizza in Medellin. ¿Cómo se llama acá? Antonella's?
Antonella's
All right.
Pizza La Piedra.
Antonella's right there. So these are the Argentinian empanadas. Oh, you want to eat some too? Dip it into the sauce.
I'm starving. Good.
So what's inside it?
So this one's called caprese. It has tomato,
ones are not fried. They're healthy and they're delicious. Right.
Alright, let's try this out. Oh my god. That is so good. Oh my god. Especially with this sauce. It's a little spicy, but it's so good. Wow. That's one of the best empanadas I've ever had in my life. That's why I love this country. The food is just, oh.
So you had the meaty Argentinian empanada.
Oh, meaty.
Yeah.
Oh, it's different.
Yeah, mine was very much vegetables.
Wow.
Super delicious.
All right, let's go check out how the master chef is making our pizzas right here. Hola. Hola. All right, this is the pizza master making our pizza right here. Alright, I had to go with the classic pepperoni because I've been craving a pizza all week.
I'm sorry, baby. This is not for you. No. Oh, I'm sorry.
Parmesan?
I don't think they're gonna have parmesan. Or was it parmesan?
No, I think that's like a garlic powder. Alright, let's try this out.